Hi no besties, welcome back to my channel. For today's video we are doing a short almond / round nail shape with a blue blooming gel, aqua or water, beach type of design. I don't know, but it's gonna come out super cute. Here I just applied the nail tips. They're already shaped and I'm just blending them to the natural nail. I'm using a 240 sanding band at about a 4 RPM. Okay, and I have a question for you guys. Is it weird that my nail prep takes about 30 to 40 minutes? This includes cuticle prep, removing the shine from the nails, and nail tip application. So do you think that 30 to 40 minutes for just a natural nail prep is too much time, or is that the same time that you guys take to prep the nail? Personally, I like to take my time in this step because I feel like it's the most important step. I like to take it slow and make sure that I don't cut up my clients' cuticles, because I swear, I feel like the nail salons or chop shops, whatever you call them, gave my clients some PTSD, because as soon as I take out the cuticle nippers, they start shaking in their boots. And then they're like, oh my god, I wasn't expecting you to be so gentle. They used to make my cuticle bleed at the nail salon and you're so good at it, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bro, I'm just literally doing my job. The fact that the chop shops don't do their jobs right makes me look good as a nail tech, like period. I don't even have to try that hard. Anyways, now I'm putting my prep, and this is a Krabby Patty formula that makes my sets last from 3 to 4 weeks. So I put any dehydrator, then I put 1 coat of the Young Nails Protein Bond, and then I go in with a layer of the No Lift Primer. But yeah, if you're struggling with lifting or anything, I think this might be your issue. After I place my primers, I wait for them to dry before I go in with my acrylic application. And when you're applying a primer on a client, you want to make sure that you're avoiding the skin as much as possible. Okay, so now let's talk about acrylic application. One of my biggest tips when doing acrylic application is make sure you're using a very light hand. Use a light hand when you're swiping and use a light hand when you're tapping. I start tapping the acrylic once I place it down on the nail, and then I start swiping once I see it polymerize. And to explain that polymerization a little bit more, so when you first place the acrylic bead, it looks very shiny and glossy. Once you slowly start to see that the gloss is going away, that's when I start swiping, if that makes sense. I can definitely do a more in-depth tutorial on acrylic application, just let me know. And guys, I am so sorry that my big ass head is in the way. I refuse to wear my glasses. I am blind. Not blind, but I have a hard time seeing sometimes, and my big head is just, my nose probably almost touches the client's nails. Like that's how close I am to my client's hand, but I refuse to wear my glasses during my appointment. I don't know why, but yeah, sorry about that. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that little application moment. Now that I'm done with the application, I tap my file on the acrylic to make sure that it's fully cured before I file. Here I am filing with my Macart Pro file. I think it's 100/180 grit file. And you guys can use code ALMA24 to save on all Macart Pro products. I start off with this. Why does it look like I'm filing so intense? Oh, anyways, I start with the sidewalls and then I file the surface of the nails. When it comes to almond, you definitely want to make sure you're filing underneath as well. I avoid filing the cuticle area with my nail file. There I go again. I look like I'm about to take my client's nail off, but it's just sped up. I promise you that's not how I file in real life. Anyways, I avoid filing the cuticle area as I use my e-file for that. Also, make sure that you season your file before using it on your client. And make sure that you're pulling back your client's skin. As you can see, I am pulling my client's skin back using my thumb and my middle finger, I think, just to avoid cutting my client. So that's a great tip, especially if you're a beginner. Just pull your client's skin back as you're filing. And I forgot to record this part, but I buffed the client's nail and I put a thin layer of matte top coat to get a smooth base for nail art. For the nail art, she wanted blue French tips on all of them, except instead of a regular French tip, she wanted them heart-shaped, which I thought was really cute. So she wanted the French tips blue. And then with the blooming gel, she wanted dark blue dots to make it look like water. I thought that's a cute little summer nail art. I feel like this nail art is super beginner friendly, very easy. And it looked really cute. And that's why I love this client, because she always comes with the cutest inspo. As soon as she books her appointment, she has her inspo right then and there. And it's so freaking cute all the time. It always eats. I love all my clients. But I have some clients that come to their appointment, they don't have an inspo, and they just tell me to freestyle on the spot. Like, girl, I do not have the brain capacity to freestyle right then and there. I need like a 3 business day notice if you want me to freestyle. Like, my 2 little brain cells are high off monomer. I can't think, girl. No, I will not freestyle. At least right now. I used to be able to freestyle, but I don't know, recently I've been feeling burnt out, just tired, not motivated. So yeah. Okay, back to the nail art. Now that I'm done with the French tips, I cure them for 60 seconds and I apply a thin layer of the not polished blooming gel. Make sure you do a thin layer or else your nails are gonna look all ugly and bulky. Then I'm using a small dotting tool and applying little blue dots. I like to use my flash cure lamp just to make sure that the gel doesn't spread more than I want it to. And I just make sure to do this on the other nails. And now that I'm done designing all of the nails, I make sure to have her put it in the lamp for 60 seconds. And then I'm applying some glossy top coat, and then I have her put it back in the lamp for 60 seconds. Notice for the pointer and middle finger, she just wanted a heart outline, which I thought was such a cute little touch. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. I'll try to upload every Friday, but I'm a single mom, so I'll do the best that I can. Anyways, thank you guys again for watching. Bye.